Hey everybody, it's your bro Luke Feast, back at you with another video. Today, I'm gonna animate Squidward. I'm gonna get into the drawing, the inking, the coloring, the voicing, and the animation. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy this video. I'm gonna draw it. I haven't posted in a sec. I've been caught up with finals. Give me a break. I have homework in my own fucking life, kinda. I'm gonna animate Squidward today. I am going to draw it on paper right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna... I have a light underneath this glass table. This is a glass table. And if you turn on the light, it will shine through the paper and it'll be easier to trace over what you're animating. I'm gonna animate Squidward. Let's just fucking do this. I'm gonna start with the head. I'm gonna draw a circle. Now I'm gonna go like, ooh, and then, ooh. So I'm just kind of like making an oval right here. I think that'll look good. I'm envisioning how this will look. I'm gonna curve it to right there. Actually, the eyes are right next to each other. So if the eyes center, this is like the center right here. So I'm gonna go make a line right here. I think I'm only gonna animate Squidward, no other characters. I really wanna focus on this one character and adding a lot of detail to him. I'm gonna add his face like this, it kinda curves. But I am gonna draw a little bit of indents right here. He looks like he has some head indents. And now, I'm gonna add another layer over it. So right now, if we add a paper over it to trace over it, look, we can't see through it. It's kinda like invisible. But if we add a shining light underneath the glass table like this, there, we can see through it now, right? So now we can see what's underneath. I do want to add one more thing to this layer. I want to make it a nose right here, but I want to add a big nose like that. It kind of triangles into his head, into his eyeballs. Now I'm going to add some mouth movements. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go like that. I'm just going to draw his M vowel. Like that. The sides of his mouth right here. I can add his pupils. We can color him in or we can just do that later. I think I need to draw blinking. I always forget the blinking. I'm gonna just draw him blinking. So maybe his eyebrows go down a little bit. Or I mean his eyelids go down a little bit like that. I'm just gonna finish the blink right here. We can add blinking to him. We can add more mouth movements later. I'm gonna draw his body now. I'm gonna keep this layer right here, and I'm gonna draw his neck separately from his head this time. Usually I draw the neck with the character, but this time and draw his neck a little higher right here. Because I might draw it with his body, like the neck connects to his body. He has like a really skinny neck right here. And that'll go behind the layer so you won't really see that neck. And now I'm just gonna focus on his body. I'm gonna draw his collar right here. You can just draw like a little collar. And then his body, I'm gonna like detach the arm. He has kind of a skinny body, like that. Maybe the torso should be a little bit big. Maybe longer. He doesn't wear pants for some reason. In a kid's show. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna try something a little different. Instead of drawing the whole arm, I'm gonna draw his sleeve. And then we can... And he has like a skinny arm. And I'm just gonna connect it like that. For the next arm, I'm gonna draw it separately. So right here, we can have the next arm. And now we have to draw his tentacles. I think it should be more pointy right here. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna draw a circle right there. Little circles for his like actual tentacles. I think his legs are gonna go like, woo. And then this foot can go right here. And then his foot kind of goes up like that. I'm gonna draw that right here. Now, I'm gonna draw some mouth movements. The A vowel. So we can just draw vowels over. Those are his teeth. Now, I'm gonna get onto the inking. I started inking Squidward, but I decided to use a 1.0 millimeter pen. You can get different size pens at Michael's or Staples, and the smaller the pen, the more detail is able to be added to that drawing. Now, I'm gonna get onto the coloring. I'm gonna click new file and just click a random new file. I'm gonna click Control-Shift-D and it'll make everything transparent. I'm gonna go to File, Open, the drawings we made. These aren't the drawings we made. This is what I was working with somewhere else. Hey look, it's Squidward. Open. So these are all the parts of Squidward. So I'm gonna start coloring them. I'm gonna go make it transparent. So right now we can't do anything with it. You can't color it. Oh, by the way, this software is called Adobe Illustrator. In this software, if you want to be able to color it after you've drawn it, you have to go to Image Trace. But to get there, it's under Window, Image Trace. So I'm gonna go click it and click black and white logo because it's only pen. Click OK, Object, Expand, OK. And now we can color it. I'm gonna take the eraser tool and erase that. Now we can take out the background. We have his head right there. So I have a lot of colors saved right here in my libraries panel. It's like a blue, but is that the right color? I feel like that might be the right color, but I'm not quite sure. I feel like it should be a little more blue. Copy, and I put into this untitled document. File, export as. I'm gonna put into a folder I wanna make. I'm gonna export it as head, and when you export it, make sure it's a PNG, not a JPEG. And then click export, because that way the background will be transparent. Arm, it was that color, right? And then I'm gonna add like kinda purpley, like maybe that, no, it's like a lighter purple for his hands. Like maybe like that, but like, maybe like that. Actually, I think that would look perfect. No, actually I do like that a little bit more. Actually, that color is perfect. I'm gonna go with that color. What if I go like that, make sure it's not bleeding. What color was his shirt? I think it was like that. A little darker for the color maybe, just for that purpose. I actually like that color better though. Yeah, I actually do like that color better. So I'm gonna export that as torso, file, export as torso. Yeah, that color is better. It's a little lighter. Yeah, it does look better. File, export as, we can just replace that. That's the color I'm totally looking for. Now, I'm gonna get onto the voice acting. Now, I'm gonna get onto the voice acting. I'm just gonna say some lines. I hate my life. I hate my life. No, that's not good. I don't wanna go to work today. I hate my life. I don't wanna go to work today. I hate my life. Now, I'm gonna get onto the keyframing. Now, I'm gonna get onto the keyframing on a software called Adobe Animate. Also, I added a plugin to this software. So recently I was live streaming. Shout out to M4CET-TV for saying that I could use EDAP tools. I didn't know about that, but it's basically a plugin you can add and it gives certain bones and structures to your animation. I think I'm just gonna make it 4K, because why not? I'm gonna make it 30 frames per second. This is the library panel. I'm gonna put in the drawings we made. So these are the audio voice clips I just made, and I exported them into AIF files, because that's what Adobe Animate accepts. So I'm gonna drag in the drawings now. So we can just drag these into that folder I made. I'm just gonna add a regular, I'm just gonna add a blank background. So I'm gonna drag in the audio layer, and to do that, you take that audio layer, and you drag it into the canvas, and it will go into your timeline. And bring in the background. I'm gonna start adding Squidward into the background. I think I'm gonna drag in the torso first. I'm gonna drag in his leg. And then we can add the left leg. I drew that separately. So now I'm gonna add the arm. And this is gonna be a little different for this one. I'm gonna use some different tools once I lay it all out. I'm just gonna copy these, copy, paste. I'm gonna flip horizontal, cause I'm a cheap no, I'm just kidding. I might actually bring this to the front. There, and now I'm gonna add his head. So this layer is the background. This layer will be Squidward. I'm gonna add his M-Vowel. I put it on the wrong layer, damn it. Now I'm gonna put the mouth right there. So now we got the outline for Squidward. And now I'm gonna do something different. I am gonna click each individual drawing we made and click convert to symbol. And now what we have to do with this plugin I added is I'm gonna select all of the drawings we made and go to SMR helpers and click make adaptable. Then you can go to the timeline layer and we have these keen, flex, SMR tools and freestyle rigging tools. And to get them, you go to here and they're here. A link to the plugin in the description of this video. There's points on each part of the limb we made. So I think I'm gonna make the torso focus point right there where the neck is. Or maybe right there, yeah. Then we can add a focus point for the arm, which can be right there, and maybe right at the end of the hand. Sometimes it takes a little experimenting, but... And then the head, I'll just bring that forward. And now we have to click make adaptable again. Make adaptable, and I had to figure this out, like, I spent a long time figuring this out yesterday. You click OK, go back to the timeline, and I'm gonna click this little link thing. It's called the freestyle rigging tool. And what you can do is click parts of the, I'm gonna start with the head, and it has this arrow. And you can connect parts of the drawing to make them work with each other. So I'm gonna click from the head to the body. Yeah, from the body to the arm, from that to that, from that to that. And now I'm gonna go back here. It's what it says if you don't click make adaptable. So you have to make sure you click make adaptable to be able to manipulate these photos. So now I'm gonna go back to that freestyle rigging tool and it looks like it's actually working. We got the skeleton of it laid out right there. If we click the keen flex tool, we can have his arm kind of move, right? So oh, that is actually pretty cool. It's a way to bend the character. And we can like bend these arms for the keyframing, I guess. So it's a little different and it takes some figuring out, but that's what I'm gonna use. I'll add the mouth movements in a second, but I'm just gonna add him moving. So maybe he like moves his arm. So what we can do is right click this right here and click keyframe button. And it'll add a keyframe, and obviously the onion layer, if you click that, you can see what's behind it. So now I'm gonna move the arm a little bit and move the arm just a little bit. Maybe his other arm moves too. Maybe his arms start from the bottom actually, like, and then he lifts his arms like that. And then I'm gonna add another keyframe. Yeah, this is a cool tool actually. And this torso, I think I need to bring forward. So we can just do that. But now maybe he blinks when we want him to blink right here. Maybe his eyes move down to like right here. I like how this is turning out actually. Oh no, wrong layer. And he can blink right here maybe. And then I'm gonna have him completely blink right. I guess I didn't export it. Great, maybe he can just squint. So now I'm gonna add more arm movements. Maybe we can add another keyframe for his arm. Maybe he like lifts up his arm signaling at work. Now we can add the mouth movements and add a keyframe for that mouth. And I'm gonna take that out and we can add that vowel maybe, shrink it down to size. So if you click curl and then the down button, we can just bring it back like that. And then maybe he opens his mouth more with the A vowel right there. Now we can have that vowel. I feel like next time we could add more mouth movements to make it more vibrant. Okay, I'm just gonna like end that there and then whatever. After doing all that, this is what I came up with. I hope you enjoy it.
I don't want to go to work today. I hate my life.
Thank you for watching that video. We have animation tutorials, media tutorials, tunes, films, and music, so stay tuned and have a great day.
Peace, toons.